Hello, my name is Mars, and welcome back to Saltsea Chronicles. In the last episode, Stu realized her newly developing dream sailing powers and discovered what happened to Maya. Maya left of her own volition on the Indigo ship. The people on board the Indigo ship are doing something dangerous, probably to do with revitalizing pre-flood technology. And they're going after a beacon, which is supposedly in Youlouca. So that's probably where we're going next. Before we do that, though, we have a lot of things to look over on the ship, and a few things to look at in here. Alright. So Stu has an issue with Kiddick. Stu is intrigued and frustrated by the idea that she can dream sail. She wants guidance from Kiddick, but is also irritated that they stole supplies. And the crew understands Kiddick's motivations now, so they're probably feeling... What would they be feeling? They'd be feeling welcome, maybe? Alright, let's look at this resolved issue first. We understand. Iris keeps on sneaking glances at their crewmates, wringing their hands. Molpe finally snaps. Iris, enough. Iris squeaks. Merle is drawn over by Molpe's firm tone. Perhaps I could help, mediate? Molpe sighs. Who's apologizing? I feel like apologize would be Iris's option and accept would be their option. If apologize is Molpe and Merle's option, I don't want them to apologize because they were right to be mad that Iris stowed Kiddick on board. I'm gonna say accept then. Molpe turns to Merle and waves her hand at him to mediate if he likes. Iris. Iris offers a sharp nod. Merle spreads his arms wide. Molpe, perhaps you might like to share how you are feeling. I get it, okay? You explained why you did it. It's just... Go on. I'm not sure how much more betrayal I can stand. Iris tries to explain themselves in return. Kiddick asked, you know? And leaving Nyarfi for the first time, Maya vanishing, all of it. I don't know. Kiddick felt like this good thing I wanted to protect. But I am sorry. Iris, would you like to add anything further? Iris shakes their head. Merle turns to Molpe.
Yeah.
Molpe sighs. I know you want to be treated like one of us. But that means, well, it means you can't act like a kid. Iris can't meet Molpe's gaze. But look, I understand why you did it, okay? Iris looks up. And Kiddick seems very nice. Helped us out of a tight spot. Do you, think so? Molpe smiles, finally, warmly. I do. Molpe reaches out and touches Iris's hand. Merle looks on, beatifically. The edges of the scrapes can be seen into Kelpie's fast-retreating wake, breathtaking in all their majesty and terror. The Kelpie's crew sets a heading to thwart the traveling current. The hull creaks as they try to break free. Sandy tried her best to get someone to give her something to do, but all that's needed is to keep the current heading, so she's gone back to sleep. Seeing is believing. Kiddick and Iris, after some privacy, are tucked away in a hammock at the Kelpie's bow. I'm sorry I didn't tell you that I can dream sail. You were so good and kind, but it was obvious that I, think it's nonsense. Do you think everything, that all just happened was made up? Iris hesitates. They don't, but they're not ready to admit it. Kiddick reaches out and almost touches Iris's hand. Almost. I'd never lie to you. Kiddick's hand falls back. Iris turns over to stare at the sky, blushing. Aw. They're cute. Steady at the helm, Merle stares out at the fast-moving sea, his mind on the scrapes. The technology it would take to build them. Of course, some say that it was precisely that which brought the flood. They built so high they knocked down the sky. Fanciful, really. At that moment, a huge chunk of a scrape, standing much further out than the others, looms out of the water. The water, bow waves rebounding off it, rocking the ship, and I also know that's pronounced bow. I don't know why I'm saying bow. Merle grabs at the helm to stay upright. Of course, all legends have a grain of truth. Shadow of Maya. Heading set, Molpe has returned to Stu's side. Are you okay? I am, I promise. Molpe takes a deep breath. You were worried. Yes. Stu smiles. You love me. Why would we deflect? I do. They're friends. Stu grins from ear to ear. So what was it like? This other realm. What happened? I don't know if I can even explain. Did you ever try diving? Molpe shakes her head. The point of water is to stay on top of it. That's the closest I can explain. The weight and lightness. The freedom in the enclosure. The terror and delight. Molpe studies Stu, trying to decide what to say. Ade's wail interrupts her. Molpe lets it go. There's more to reckon with. Maya's betrayal, all the details to discover. For now, though, there's a teething baby who needs her attention. Sometimes that's how it is. Alright. Can I take another look at our issues? Our current active issues? Kiddick's crush. Sanny still wants to prove herself, which I feel like I might have scuppered by choosing a certain dialogue option when we were on Minta and not letting her solve the day. Iris encourages Stu to doubt herself. Stu is mad at Iris. Stu is frustrated with Kiddick. Stu is homesick. Okay. Grace with your presence. Neshko looks awkward at the table with nothing much to do. All right there, kitten? Oh, yes. Not trying a bit of dream selling yourself. You were very still, hardly breathing. I thought... What? I thought we'd have to make a trip to the Grace. Stu bats at Neshko's tall form, laughing. It'll take more than a little dream to get rid of me. Neshko's face looks no less mournful. I was worried. I can't bear losing people. Stu sees something in his eyes and lays a hand on his arm. You're safe with us. Neshko offers a tight smile. All right, onwards. Leaving the dream, the choppy waters of the inescapable scrapes have been eluded and a new purpose found. Are you ready to find out what's to discover on Youlouca? Heck yes. A thin plume of smoke appears on the horizon. They're charting a course. Iris is listening to their radio. The Kelpie is sailing. In a scrape, but what does it all mean? Is the achievement I just got. Alright, another intro sequence. Now we understand what this all means. And we get Kiddick there. I love how Stu adjusts her goggles to the beat there. It's cute. Alright. The crew must find a way to escape the dangerous current dragging them into the inescapable scrapes. Will they even be able to find their way to a new location? Alright. So we do get more than 5 chapters. There's a little more game left to explore. Is this Youlouca? It looks like an island where people live. Someone's navigating, taking notes on this. People selling stuff. That must be it. Youlouca. It looks like it's on top of a volcano. Why am I tripping over my words so much? The crew are outgrowing the available bunks. Space is tight onto Kelpie, and the energy is compressed. Stu gazes up through the portholes, through the gently simmering air, to the heights of the volcano on which Youlouca thrives. Merle's guide to Youlouca. Merle talks at a rate of knots. Neshko is only part listening. Of course, there have been people on Youlouca for a very long time. But some communities have been here longer than others. The scientists arrived a generation ago, for example, whereas those they called the incomers came only very recently. Neshko's attention is drawn by this last point. How do the Youloucans feel about the incomers? I believe there is some tension. A fortunate land, fertile earth, lush greenery. Beautiful, beautiful. I think Kiddick and Iris are rather eager to explore together. Neshko laughs. As much as I would love to see it in person, I am eager for some time to myself. Sharing bunks with 2 teenagers, well, perhaps you could try and see it from an academic perspective. What do you call it when you're sort of inside the research? Anthropology? I've never wanted to know quite so much about teenagers. Reconciliation. Stu sits at the table, still dazed from her exploits at the scrapes. Wish I could make you a cup of Pluie tea. Stu smiles. I wish you could too. Talk about home. I know you're homesick. It was funny to see my own house there. Wherever it was I went. Like home was following me. Every detail just right. Down to my diving gear. Molpe isn't sure what to say to this. There's people in danger. What if Miguel or my kids are too? Molpe shrugs. We're all in danger. Life's dangerous. Think of it like that. No one's special. Stu sighs. You're right, of course. Ade offers a serious frown. And you, Ade. Oh, Stu longs for home. We scuppered that. Too bad. Radio waves. Kiddick lies close to Iris, watching them as they skip frequencies. That's so cool. Have you always been this, talented with radio tech? Kiddick bats their eyelids, trying to seem cute. Is this flirting? Iris seems oblivious, enthralled to their work. I was always drawn to it, I guess. Kiddick nods, still staring at Iris intensely. I see. Is this flirting? That's the achievement I just got. On their wavelength. Disaster tourist. Sandy gapes through the porthole at the volcano, her eyes widening with awe. Sandy tries to stay calm. It's all good. Totally, completely fine. Sandy's smile falters. Right, Mulpay? Mulpay's expression is blank, her eyes unfocused. Mulpay? Mulpay blinks. Sorry, I was somewhere else. Not to worry. How can I help? A song? On Seesaw, they always said I had a beautiful voice. This one time, Vivian got jealous, and no. Just sit with me. Sandy takes a deep breath and tries to just sit. After some time, Mulpay rests a hand on hers. Thank you, Sandy. For what? Mulpay smiles. Being here. Being you. Sandy lights up. Whenever you need. Uh-oh, Sandy has feelings for Mulpay. Oh. Uh-oh. I mean, if Maya left us, if Maya sucks and that relationship is over, then sure, Sandy, go for it. Can Mulpay handle Sandy's attentions on top of everything else? Oh boy. Oh, the drama. The drama. Sandy has developed feelings for Mulpay and wants to tell her about them. Stu sees that Sandy is getting close to Mulpay and feels protective of Mulpay's ability to handle more drama. And unfortunately, this was scuppered. Stu misses home and worried that the Indigo-sailed ship might have harmed people there too. Okay. Unfortunate. The air above the volcano known as Lalu shimmers in the heat. Are the crew ready to visit Youlouca? Yes. It's time to proceed. Iris watches the crew settle down, biting their lip. So, I'd like to go ashore. I feel like we're getting close. And I want to follow that ship. Stu and Mulpay exchange a long look. Stu shrugs. I'm out, exhausted, need some actual rest. Dream sailing turns out to be nothing like sleep. I would also value a little peace and quiet. Mulpay? Oh, I'm not. Everyone shifts uneasily. It's uncanny to see her so uncertain. Sandy, seeing no one else take charge, tries to fill the breach.
Okay.
Well, Iris the leader. Got everything you need? It seems unusual to me that Iris would be the leader. Is it because we've been focusing so much on them in this playthrough? I know that I've been a little biased towards them because, like, I feel like they're absolutely autistic coded, and I love that, and they're my favorite character in this game, and I definitely want to see as much of them as I can. And I wonder if the fact that I've been following their story so closely influences who leads here, or even whether we go to Youlouca at all. And you have a plan. Check all over the island, find out who's seen a weird ship. I'll help if Kiddick is rocking back and forth in their chair, just about ready to fall off. I can choose to make them lose balance? No. With a yelp, they tip over, grabbing the table just in time. Why would I want Kiddick to humiliate themselves? That's so mean. I'd like to come. I'd like to help. And, I think it'd be nice. Kiddick looks down at the floor, blushing. Iris's face is a similar shade of red. Of course, if you'd rather not, I totally understand. Take Neshko, that's fine. I get it. Kiddick would not get it. It's a big place, lots of folk travel there. Even Seesaw folk, Vivian tours there every month. Just be yourself, I'm sure they'll love you. I might know one or two people here. Everyone looks at Neshko. Is that a problem? Nothing, kitten, just nice to learn a bit about you. He blushes. Around, I've traveled, you know. Heard folk might be headed here. But from where? Neshko gestures around the cramped room. Everywhere. Well, if you do find any good examples of the local culture, please do what you can to record them. I'd be most interested. Iris rolls their eyes. Not every culture wants you poking your nose in. Merle's mustache twitches sadly. Ade finds this very funny.
Okay.
Good luck! It's clear to everyone but them, Iris has feelings for Kiddick. Oh god. Oh, now I have to choose between Neshko and Kiddick to go on this. Okay. I'll read about Youlouca first. Youlouca strikes an impressive shape on the horizon. The central volcano also brings rich vegetation and a rare freshwater lake. Youlouca has always been a place where people come to relax in the natural healing conditions, but in recent years, tensions have grown between historic Youloucans and recent incomers. The older population speak Esterly, but mostly everyone uses Pada day to day. After sitting around while people dream sailed, or whatever, Iris wants to get back to action. Enough sitting around. It's time we started actually doing stuff again. Okay. Neshko, still fairly careful about what he shares, has admitted to connections on Youlouca. I believe I may know one or two people here, slightly. Kiddick, since being revealed, is both eager to help and spend a little time with Iris. I'd love to help. Anything I can do? Maybe I can carry your bag, Iris? Kiddick speaks Pata. Merle is willing to settle for taking a secondary count of the confluence of disconnected communities on Youlouca. I'm not sure my constitution could withstand the humidity. Molpe is emotionally exhausted. Best let her rest. Yeah, she seems exhausted. Stu is still too annoyed at Iris to join them and needs to process the discovery of her latent dream sailing talents. I'm sure you wouldn't want an old bat like me helping you. Sandy hasn't said so, but Molpe's demeanor is worrying her. She's decided to stay and look after her. I'm going to stay here and sit with Ade a bit. What do you speak? Everyone speaks Pata. Okay. So, Neshko or Kiddick? Ugh. Iris and Kiddick obviously like each other. That's very cute. I would love to get them together if I could, but I also kind of want to learn more about Neshko. I mean, here's the thing. Alright, Iris hasn't had a crush before, but they feel deeply for Kiddick and doesn't know how to approach the idea. That is an issue we can resolve. I am very interested in learning more about Neshko, but here's the thing, Neshko isn't central to any issues currently. Kiddick and Iris are. That could be the deciding factor here. Or should it be? Alright. Neshko or Kiddick? This is a really tough decision. You know, yeah, I think that Iris and Kiddick would be really, really cute. But I really want to learn more about Neshko. And I think the fact that there are issues surrounding this relationship between Iris and Kiddick, not even the fact that there are resolvable issues, is making me definitively want to go with Kiddick. Probably means I should go with Neshko, because I think that might be what I really want to do. So, I'll go with Neshko. I can always replay stuff on my own time. Yes, we're gonna go with Neshko. Oh, I thought that was something I could click on for a second. That sign. The open shack, bustling with visitors, is cluttered with books, tacky souvenirs, and leaflets for the island's infamous parties. The buzz is palpable. That Jayantha thinks he knows everything about everyone. Ask me, he only knows how to stick his nose in. Is Jayantha a name we've heard before? Oh, deck of cards. The communal space is surprisingly cool, a welcome respite from the humidity of the island. Oh no, rusted thing. Is the clay too dry or too wet? I just can't get it right. World builder. Iris and Neshko watch as a Youloucan carefully sculpts clay into a shape. What's that supposed to be? The Youloucan startles at the sounds of Iris's voice and places a hand firmly down in the middle of the work. Very energetic. Would you like to share more of your intent with the work? The Youloucan artist gestures to their surroundings. Can't you see? Iris and Neshko take in the pieces around the artist. Volcano sculptures everywhere they look. Volcanoes. I like to leave them around Laloo. They're ephemeral. Unfired, rain washes them away. And of course a rupture would melt them into the earth. I find that rather comforting. Wonderful. I used to know someone who enjoyed working with unfired clay. I'm sure they're better than I am. A different technique, perhaps. Maybe you could seek out some prentice time. Whereabouts? Neshko freezes. Oh, Fort Alcazar. Ask for Morin. Iris smiles a brittle smile. Very nice, but we should be going. Yeah, I'm learning about Neshko already. We kind of already knew he came from Fort Alcazar, where the artists come from, but it's nice to get some confirmation. Context is key. An old and crumbling statue sits on a well-maintained pedestal, part of a number that line the dwelling. As they enter or leave the dwelling, the Youloukans all pause, touching the statue, their forehead and their chest in succession. Iris watches from a distance. Do you think Merle would want me to take notes? It's quite moving. Do you want to ask someone about it? Neshko shakes his head. The possibilities are meaningful enough for me. I still feel like Merle would be telling me to keep notes. Hey, it's People Von Dre's Almanac. Neshko picks up a copy of the almanac, waving it at Iris with a wink. He's everywhere. Not to your taste, as you're fond of telling us. He fans out the pages, inhaling theatrically. Smell all those lovely flights of fancy. Waste of paper. Chuckling to himself, Neshko replaces the book. Iris watches with a surprising warmth. These two do have a really fun dynamic. I liked playing with them on Seesaw, and having them here together again is nice. They get along. I can't believe it. Esmeralda sailed right across the known seas, following Aruna's moonlight, but it turned out to be a trap. Is that the story we heard? Ka. Spoilt for choice, Ka smiles broadly. Welcome. Who do we have here today? I'm Neshko, and this is Iris. Neshko gestures broadly to Iris, then the room. This space presents a welcome contrast to the energies elsewhere. Ka smiles. Indeed, the calming nature of this room is something we treasure. You are here for the party, I expect? Iris shakes their head firmly. Ka looks surprised. The spa, then? Unfortunately, no. Well, you must enlighten me then. Although I'm sure you would enjoy the Midnight Moon's party. A monthly Youloucan event. Visitors are invited and encouraged to enjoy the spa, freshwater lake, and party atmosphere. It's tonight, you know. There's, a party? Ka becomes a little misty-eyed. I have been known to boogie myself. He catches Iris's expression. I'm not that old. He looks at them for a second. You may notice that our community is fractious at the moment. My Bobby won't stop complaining about the incomers, as they call them. But the truth is, this place has always been a place that all people come to, and all people are welcome. I wouldn't like that to change. So, why ever you're here, I say you're welcome. That's very kind. Thanks. Alright. What do we get new here? The Youlouca Heritage Center. Alright. Do we want to play Spoils? Why not? Deal? Neshko eyes a deck of cards next to a reading Youloucan. They sigh. You know Spoils? I used to be the best on my island. You're not hiding where you came from well, Neshko. The Youloucan's eyes gleam. Shall we play? I'm sure you know our house rules already. Iris raises an eyebrow. House rules? Overhearing, Ka chuckles. We lava our rules. We call it Eruption Eights. I'd be delighted to show you. Iris and Neshko share a skeptical look. Yes, we find it really heats up the game. The Youloucan's eyes burn into Neshko. Can you handle the heat? Ka laughs. Come on, play with us. We're dream sailing shortly, so it's your one chance. Sure. Iris? Oh, go on then. Alright, what are the house rules? Eruption Eights. Surprise double-length tricks. 4 cards are added to the deck. The 8 in each suit worth 0 points. Oh, were there not 8s before? Each player is dealt a hand of 12 cards instead of 11. If anyone ever plays an 8 of the lead suit or sweeper suit, the trick turns into a double trick consisting of 8 cards with 2 clockwise circles around the circle of players. If anyone plays an additional 8 in the same trick, nothing happens. If an 8 is played in the 12th and final trick, nothing happens. Okay. That's confusing. Okay. Fish. I mean, I feel like Neshko doesn't really have a strong opinion. I'll go anchors, because we have a lot of high cards and anchors. Alright. A card we may not have wanted to discard. Okay. Let's play another queen then. I never noticed that there were no 8s. Here comes the Lou. Here they go again. Got an achievement for that. Oh boy, so we get all of those cards now. Wow. No choice but to play that. They win, but not by much. Yeah, I never noticed that there were no 8s in the deck before. There are no 9s either. Weird. No points to be had. I could have made it a double trick, I guess. Oh, I guess there were points to be had. Never mind. Haha! Yes. I sweeped it. Swept it, whatever you want to say. Okay. Get a few points for that. Should I start it out? This is the way we play the game. Yes, we're gonna do a double. Come on, can someone beat a jack? No. Okay. They're catching up now. That's kind of scary. Oh. Oh, I didn't even realize we have sweeper. Okay. Okay, at least we got the 4 points. Come on, Neshko, beat that jack. No, they can't. He can't. Because we had the king and the queen. Okay. Tense. Yes, okay. We won, and we won by several points. Awesome. Alright. Who's gonna start the bidding? She is. Fish? Let's see. I'm okay with fish. I don't feel that strongly about it. So I'll only put in 4 points. Oh, okay, I'm starting. I'm starting again.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, damn. Good save, my friend. Alright, come on. I know it's like giving the AI time to think or something. But in practice, it's quite annoying. It does help, Neshko. Thank you. We are now winning by 1. Alright. I can get rid of my 1 anchor card. Okay. Oh, someone put down an 8. Okay, Oh! She put down the sweeper. Damn, I should have been more careful there. Okay. I can beat that easy. With a 10. Yeah. Thank you, Neshko. Still not quite enough to catch us up. It's almost enough, actually. The queen. I want us to have some points at the very least. Or them to have some points. God damn it.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, someone played an 8. We played 2 8s, actually. Okay. They got that jack, unfortunately, but we are now officially ahead. Shells. Ah. I'm still winning. Okay. Oh boy, we caught up. We caught up and passed them. Thanks to that big double trick. That can really turn the game in a certain direction, those double tricks. Wow. Alright, they won that hand, but they only got 2 points for it. Alright, thrilling right until the end. Alright. One more. Alright, I'm first to bid. Which one do I want? I would say I want stars. Alright, I won bidding. So that means I start. And I'll start out with my king. Nice. Now let's see. I'll put down another king. Nice. Nice. Oh boy, I keep winning. Let's put down Jack of Fish, sure. Alright. We lost that one bad. And now they're caught up. Oh well. Oh, oops, I put down 8. These two get real excited every time an 8 is played. Ah, damn. Damn it. I wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking when I put that 8 down. Alright, now I'm winning. And I put down my king, so this one is a sure win. So I'll put down my ace so we get a lot of points. Yes. Okay. We're sort of catching up. Not by much, though. Go on, take this. I don't want to. I prefer if you gave me the win. We're winning, so I'll put down my highest value card. Not much between us. There's still more than I'd like between us. Alright, we're going around twice. I can make sure we win. But will we get any points? That's the problem. Not many. Yep, we lost that round, but we won the other two, so it should be all good. Alright, we win. Incredible. Beginner's luck. Neshko's no beginner. The Youloucan grumbles. Oh well, I suppose you did pick up the house rules very quickly. No, I was kind of thrown by them, to be honest. Neshko smiles in response. Well, we had a blast. You really are good, Neshko. Your style of play reminds me of Gallo, one of our incomers from Fort Alcazar. We know what Fort Alcazar is. Neshko turns away. I think it's time to move on. Iris looks at him curiously. Sure. Alright, nothing left to do in here. I did say that there's something necessary that won't necessarily, move the day forward, however, out here. So I guess we'll do this before we end the episode. Lay of the land. A young islander is gathering up intricately decorated leaflets which have blown into the Heritage Center. A leaflet you knows are large leaves repurposed and decorated with details of upcoming events. They glare at Iris as Iris and Neshko approach. Ugh, more incomers. You're here for this rusted party, I bet. Huh? A party, know we, littering the island. Disturbing the vent feeders. Just letting it blow about. Oh no. I find noise difficult too. Neshko nods silently. So you're not with the incomers? A delighted grin crosses Bobby's face. Did you want to hear about the Youloucan Heritage Trail? Sounds interesting. It is interesting. Actually, the trail starts here. In the Heritage Center, where you can see our many carefully researched displays on Youloucan history and ecology. Then if you continue around Lalu, you can observe the local flora and fauna. Watch out for vent feeders. An eyeless and slow-moving white reptile found around volcanic vents. They are both aquatic and land-faring. And at the top you can gaze into the mysterious haze where many folks say they can see the future. Or at least you could. Bobby's face falls. Iris jumps into the pause. Sounds, really interesting. But we're actually here with a mission. Oh, of course. We're searching for a ship with big indigo sails. People say it sails in silence, and its captain is called Kaze. Have you seen it? Bobby frowns. Is this a trick? You're here for the party, and you just thought it would be amusing to... I assure you, we're serious. Something very, very wrong is happening in Saltsea. People are vanishing. Dreams are changing. Even the birds know. The last point is somewhat less convincing to Bobby than it is Neshko. Yeah, not sounding any less weird. You should speak to Jayantha. He turned up here a few moons ago, got, really involved in everything. If anyone knows about, ghost ships, it'd be him. Jayantha? He's this weird old guy. Not like an elder, just old. But it's like he knows about everything. The scientists love him. So do those partiers up top. Me? I don't know. But he might know something about that ship. So try the excavation, I guess. It's the scar in the side of our mountain. You can't miss it. It ruined my trail. We'll look out for the trail in any case. Yeah, thanks. And, nice place. Good, displays. Bobby beams from ear to ear. Make sure to leave time to read every single one. I guess we should ask around about this Jayantha. Okay, we will do that, but we will do that in the next episode. Yes. Jayantha, that's what Jayantha looks like. Nice. The Heritage Center was run by an enterprising young soul named Bobby who begrudgingly suggested Jayantha as a lead. Alright. And spoiled for choice. Eruption Eights. Alright. Yes, we will check out this side of the episode. This side of the island next episode. Until then, I have been Mars, and I will be back with more Saltsea Chronicles.